Wonderful start. My microphone just drops. It just fucking drops the second I hit record. That's lovely. Anyway, hi guys. How you doing? Don't mind me. I'm just getting primed and ready for you. Anyway, we're playing Mass Effect 3. I don't know if you could already tell that by the title, thumbnail, and the fact that I'm currently playing Mass Effect. And what? I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I don't even know what mission we're gonna do. Because I know we got the Leviathan DLC, and there's the Thessia mission. Okay, I was about to say I don't hear nothing, but I do now. I guess we'll do the Thessia mission? Yeah, that's over here. I set myself up. I'm fine with doing that. 5.5 billion. That's a hefty amount of people right there.
Is under heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
Thessia.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative.
I'm definitely bringing Liara and Javik. I know he has a lot of dialogue with this.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Of course.
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
My squad, man. No, I wanna see. Yeah, I guess we're doing the black today. I guess that's okay. Did you get more outfits? I just can't even keep up with you, Liara. God damn. Ellie. Anything new? No. I'm fine with that. But we had a pretty good day here today, as you can tell by my Spirited Away shirt. I went and saw Spirited Away in theaters, subtitled. Even though we thought it wasn't. We didn't even know we were getting the subtitled, but I guess we did. Sure. Why not? We're going with the Punisher. The Blood Pack Punisher. Such an edgy name. Like, what do I do with all these points? There should be something I get for accumulating bonus points like that. Unleash bubble into it. I like the bubble. Even get a little warp ammo in there. Yeah. My guy. Bam. Bam. We out here. You ready, Liara?
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are
I'm just
dying
waiting for my
down there.
facial hair to grow back, man. I know it's only been less than a week, but
Numb yourself to loss.
I think Javik's gonna be in a good mood this whole trip. Guys, my tattoo, I took the stickers off if you wanna see it. There's the upper part, and we got the moon part. Oh god, how do I? Oh god, no! And the microphone fell. God, I just wanted people to. You know what? Like I said, it's gonna be on the rest of my body for the rest of my life. You will see it at one point. Go to my Instagram and maybe send me some fucking money so I can get a new arm. God damn it. I refuse to spend more money on equipment, man. Because I was like, once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I make my pennies again at least. And then I can at least start like a new equipment fund. I can get my 4K webcam. Get all that jazz. And then it's like, nope.
Thessia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I I went digging through her old files.
Thessia knew about it?
She had heavily encrypted records on this place.
I like how they
Some
just took
dating
a
back centuries.
screenshot from the last
I
game.
still can't crack most of them.
Can we see what she looks like without that headdress
Whatever's going
thing?
on, it's well hidden.
I've studied your
Thessia is probably the most
Your mother was
unexplored
indoctrinated.
character. Like,
Yes.
with potential.
We had to kill her.
Yet it
Good
did not
times.
stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
No.
We can't ignore that people are dying.
Fuck you, Javik. I don't have to
Reapers
be
may not have
renegade
mercy, but
anymore.
We do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
Yeah.
Then let's show them there's another way.
Yeah. I'm just sick of technical difficulties, man. Like, I've been uploading TikToks, right? Still not watching them, but uploading them. And I actually made like a fully edited video for TikTok. I learned how to like render it specifically for TikTok. You know, make it completely vertical. That was a bitch and a half, and I finally uploaded, and I was like, oh, it got 2 views.
We're exposed up here.
And all the other ones I uploaded got like hundreds of views, which I assume is like just bare minimum for TikTok. So I was like, oh, obviously something fucked up. So I took it down, I re-upload it. It gets specifically 2 views, as if it didn't like send out anywhere. And I go to my fiance's phone. I was like, oh, like, let me check your like subscriptions. And then like I'm just inundated with like the worst, I don't know, website design, outline, like however you can, it's terrible. I can't even just like, oh, like there's no there's the subscription feed is literally just video after video after video. Like, you can't just go, like, you can't just see the thing before you click it. You're just already watching it. That's dumb. I'm sorry. That's dumb. I hate that.
Commander, we heard.
God, what's wrong with
The
you?
barrier's
Staring
been
into
breached.
the abyss.
Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up there and do some damage.
Don't tell me twice. Alright, let's shoot some things. Shooty, 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 shooty. He's dead. And he's got a friend. But yeah, Spirited Away in theaters, man. It's great. Beautiful. It's already... I've changed my score. I've seen Spirited Away like 5 times. I love it. It was my first time seeing it in theaters, and I changed my mind. It's before it was a 10, and then I lowered it to a 9, and now it's a 10 again. How long am I supposed to do this? 'Cause this barrier is gonna just naturally get ass ate eventually. Are you sure about that?
I want that gunship prepped and in the air. Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am. Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
This comes from the highest levels of your government. They can't risk a leak.
Standing here dying 3 at a time is risky too. Care to give us a reason?
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact.
You just clarify, Shepard. Just say, oh, you know, this could potentially save the entire galaxy.
long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
No!
This is what I'm talking about. Javik has hella
I
stuff.
sense you the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of war. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to war.
By the goddess, are you...
I'm frozen.
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It'll win this war.
I believe it.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is Lieutenant
Just say
Fury.
what you
Hold your
need to
positions.
say.
I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia. Make it count.
It was actually one on
I was
Earth.
here years ago.
Know your
To see
place.
the city burning like this.
Respect the humans.
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters. Watch it.
We'll be.
This has to end.
Drop break. With your aim, it will keep you alive.
Singularity. All of it.
Remember that. Because here
Where's my good
they
guy?
come. Stagger to... Throat, try to use cover. Push him back!
These guys are just so weak. That was it.
Then move! Get off the bridge!
See, I feel like the Cerberus forces are so much stronger than the Reaper forces. They have turrets, the sniper ladies, the shield guys, the Atlases. The Reapers just gotta step it up.
On that building, we've got science.
And I feel like they make the main missions easier for the casuals who are just gonna blaze through the main campaign. And I should not have done that. That was a dumb decision. Dead. And down to the last one. I don't think I've taken a single punch. Hey, there we go. There's more. That was dope. That was dope. I'm icy. You love to see it. Yeah, I'm taking. I think I got a single piece of damage there. This is on insanity difficulty, by the way.
What's the perimeter?
I'm just that overpowered. Nothing. Take to the heavens.
They just won't stop.
You say that like we're getting like really bogged down or something. This is like the best I've felt about this in so long. We also saw Venom 2 yesterday. Little theater bugs lately. Not a good movie. Not a good movie. And I actually really like the first Venom. I know a lot of people shit on that movie, but like, there's a lot of aspects I liked about it. And I felt like this movie was doing a lot of those aspects again, just worse. And I was just thinking, oh, like, I don't think this is like the kind of stuff I need more of. Like, again, just exactly the same. Like, they have the same, in every fucking movie, the friends, like any movie about friendship, the friends have to break up about some stupid ass reason, and they get back together within like 20 minutes. Same thing in this movie.
That door ahead looks like our way out of
And
this mess.
a lot of the stuff I liked about Venom, like, I'd rather just watch Venom again than see a worse version. It was Venom DLC. shit. I forgot these.
Keep up the pressure.
Get off my girlfriend. Oh, he did not dodge roll to the left like I wanted to. Oh god. Oh golly. Dead. Look at that one. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Yeah, this is like, it's a weird narrative dissonance because it's like the main missions are the one where the planets are burning, Palaven, Thessia, and it's Tachanka, and it's like they make them a little easier so everyone can get through them.
There's a ramp here, Shepard. Might be our way through.
And I just, I feels like those ones should be harder, man. The whole planet's on the line.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine that.
Had a one-upper.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this.
Ooh, big money. See, this game, I much prefer the currency system. I feel like I've been broke the entire game, and I keep finding shit to spend money on. That's the way it should be. That is a Reaper. Alright.
My people. Devils. Ahead to the left. Snipers on the back.
Sorry. We might be able to reach them.
I thought he meant like enemy snipers, and I was like, what? There are no enemy snipers in this game. But, I really like Mass Effect 3 a lot more than I thought. Like, I've spent a stupid amount of time on it. If I didn't like it this much, I wouldn't be doing every last little thing.
Just killed by enemy fire. No sign of him yet.
I'm right here.
Enemy forces have tripled in strength. I'm cut off from outpost Titan.
What do you need help fighting?
Shepard just arrived. Watch your head.
How long can you hold out?
I'm just hitting random things. That doesn't even work. Like that, at least.
Get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
Grab the spear over here, and let's do some damage. Nice shot. You hit one.
Oh, really? What are the odds?
This is the kill zone.
Ooh. Did I already have that? Pretty, yeah. I'm gonna try it out for a second. Let's see what you got, Widow. Yeah, not bad. It's not any better than the gun I'm using now. Where you going, Javik? We got the high ground up here, buddy.
You hit one.
I don't like how you're acting like I'm just doing a little bit. I'm literally carrying the team. Yeah, now you come back up like, wait, what?
I think we're in the clear. Let's get out of here. Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
I want to make sure
You
my
have
girls
an
are
interesting
alright.
concept of escape.
No choice.
You guys good? Good teamwork out there.
Outpost Tychus isn't far from here.
This is
I can
pretty much
cover
what I
you.
thought
Go!
Asari. I really thought Ilium was the Asari capital for a while, and then I realized how dumb I was. But this looks, you know, a splooge on me too. Yeah, all over me. Look at that big boy. Look at him, man. Oh
This nightmare
God.
never ends.
The hell it won't.
Why isn't it falling
We'll
down
get to
though?
this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
Javik's just along for the ride, man. He's like, I already lost. This is just post-game loss for me.
Watch it!
We're trying
It's
to
like at a
adjust to
strategy
Tychus.
game when you've already lost and you're just watching everyone else do their
What about
turn.
the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
We need them. We need to be in that temple. Casualties are unavoidable.
In that case, casualties are about the only thing I can guarantee you. Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support.
See,
Commander
this is the
Shepard
type of
here.
military shit like I can get behind. If I die knowing that like I made a difference, that's some shit I can get behind. But I've seen enough World War I and II films to know a lot of them were just going out there to eat bullets.
Watch the jamming. Target acquired. I'm hit. The stabilizer blew out.
What was it? Enemy at the gate? They were just shooting anyone who deserted. Shooting like, oh well, you two. It was just half of you go out there with rifles, the other half of you just pick up the rifle when that guy dies.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back.
I think we're gonna go for homegirl first. Want to get some two marauders? Oh, this is not good. Hydra missile launcher. What?
Never thought I'd see a Prothean in action. Looks like he knows what he's doing.
Come on. So yeah, the rumor I heard from, I think it was Big Dan, who said originally like they think that Javik wasn't even supposed to be a DLC character and they made him one, and he was originally like a big part of this mission. I didn't even see those up there. Damn, Javik. This is not going good. Case in point. Case in point. I just wanted this side. Dead.
That's it for the missiles. Switching to the gun.
Next time we go to war, maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
It would be nice. I don't make the rules, Tally.
Move! Now's our chance!
I'm not hacking. This is the right way, right?
Watch out, more hostiles ahead.
Commander! More of the dead are attacking!
Hey, my boys. Hit him with all the biotics first.
Bogey incoming. Hang tight while I shake him.
You want some help? I could probably shoot that down.
The Reapers have air support too!
Okay, I was joking. I didn't actually want to fight that. Oh, lordy. Or just... I'd like to kill you first. On the house. Right.
Talon 5, fighting position. Let's punch a hole.
There he is.
You're almost there, Commander. Keep it up.
Nope. Nope. Denied. Get out of here. Trash. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have tried. What'd I do? You guys saw the little piece of cover I was going for, right? Sorry, I'll stick back here. Jesus. No, we're just leave.
The Reapers have air support!
It just keeps healing, doesn't it? What am I supposed to do here? Do I shoot the big birds? Obviously, there's like a very specific gaming narrative action thing that they want me to do here. I'm just not about it, I guess.
The Reapers have air support
So
too!
those don't even have health bars.
We need that pilot back!
Keep your head down and give him everything you've got.
Like, what am I supposed to do here?
There he is.
You're almost there, Commander. Keep it up.
Do I just stall? Is that the whole point? Is to stall?
The Reapers have air support too! We need that pilot back!
Keep your head down and give him everything you've got.
Please heal me.
Talon 5, but position. Let's punch a hole.
Why isn't it dying? Okay, everyone saw that, right? That was bullshit. Can y'all speed it up a little bit, whatever it is you're doing? How did I lose? Okay. I guess I just hang back here and don't play the game. Oh. Oh my god, I killed one. What are the odds?
I'm in trouble. My shields just took damage.
Oh no, your shields? Your fucking shields? Oh. Good. Die. Be in pain.
So much sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
Okay.
There were
okay.
5 billion Asari
This
when
is
this
a nice
war
photo,
began.
man. This is a good
I wonder
photo
how
mode.
many we've lost today.
Yeah. Can I put my fucking gun down? No, just gone. Just gone, buddy. I just want you to put it down. I'll take it. Forgot how to do it for a second. Yeah. Hey. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. As fun as some of these are. I don't like that one. Turn the saturation down. Maybe a little. Just me. Just them. Yeah, I did it right. Cool. Another one for the books.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
Let me
Thank
take a look.
Jesus.
It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Override it.
The military always mix among Asari.
No, this is unusual.
Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Better become a believer.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for.
We just gotta look at each one.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were
What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry. Our ancestors were
The
probably
big rock with
misinterpreting
face
a
and
meteor
some
shower.
titties.
It was an asteroid strike.
Maybe these are
We
cities,
deflected
right?
it.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
It's more than a suggestion. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
Maybe they're just out on a lunch break. Ooh.
Doesn't look useful. That's Janiri, a Thames guide who brought enlightenment to Thessia
Ah.
long ago.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Like I was like, I don't even want to hear about this shit right now, man.
What do you know about this?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve. For something as important as this artifact, there should have been failsafes.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Jack's just a fucking asshole. Fucking asshole.
How about this?
It's more from the Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. We took pity.
Another
Could
one.
this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
I believe we are missing something.
I'm guessing these are the scientists.
F in the chat. Is it?
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Let me guess.
Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us. We aren't making any progress. I think we should examine those scientists.
It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth.
You want me to look at the scientists? Which we already did. The statue. The big thing in the center. It's always the big thing in the center.
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's Athame.
I was about to
Her
say,
image became
it's
more
Athame.
like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple? I admit it is strange this place has been so well
But doesn't
preserved.
Javik have a
Though
stupid
it
amount of
does have great
dialogue?
Historical significance. We once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're
Ooh.
sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people are holding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data would give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
Leaving behind this sort of information was a mistake. We never really earned it. We just decoded it.
No species has enough time to earn it. The Reapers always destroy them. Without our knowledge, you would have no hope of winning this war.
The same goes for you, buddy. You didn't fucking invent the Citadel or the mass relays, bitch.
If the wrong people had gotten their hands on this, who knows what could have happened.
If it is true, I'd like to think my government was at least careful about it.
But maybe too careful. No one's left to tell us how this works.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible.
Sure.
The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Pharaohs years ago.
Yep.
Or it could be the Prothean standing next to you.
Do you have to steal my moment? Because I know this shit would
Keep
still be
searching.
happening if you weren't
There
here.
have to be more connections nearby.
Okay? You ain't shit. I'm the main character.
Doesn't look like a connection.
The end of the war is near. Find what we need, finish the
Probably
crucible,
just the
and
thing on the
vengeance
opposite end. Doy.
I'd say that one counts.
Later shield.
There, another one. This
It's still
doesn't
not
appear to be a connection. We should keep searching.
Not the fucking. Okay. Ooh.
This isn't a connection.
Thought I missed a piece. Whoa! It's going down. I'm yelling.
The
Yeah.
activation is complete. We can access the
Statue's
beacon now.
literally just a giant beacon.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to.
We just destroyed a sacred monument. Oh no. Another one of these.
Very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on.
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
We're all Protheans so grim.
I believe.
What happened to the crucible in your time? Why did the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I always
Literally
suspected
what's
as much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown, its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
We haven't been annihilated yet. We're fighting the Reapers right now.
As does every cycle. But resistance is not enough. Conventional means will not defeat the Reapers.
We already know that. That's why we're building the Crucible. We found your plans.
The Crucible is not a Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
They were being.
I know a thing or two about killing Reapers. Just tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. He can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need
Thank
to know.
you.
Very
Thank
well.
you.
If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I
Gotta
will
say, I'm
interface
never
with
gonna
the
catch a
system
break
and
from
assist
this
with the catalyst
motherfucker.
too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
You. You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
Hey, boss.
Shepard,
How did you find this place?
the archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them?
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
Listen to
The
yourself.
Reapers have it right? You're indoctrinated. You're doing just what they want.
I could say the same of you. Wasting time on a war that can't be won.
At least I'm fighting.
Never question my ability to fight. I've been fighting them longer than you can imagine. And don't assume you know me. My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
I might have believed you once, but you've gone too far.
Shepard, you're out of your depth. There are choices coming that you're not equipped to make.
At least I'll be making them as a human being. You're just some Reaper puppet.
No, there's a better way forward. Humanity can be so much more.
I'm finishing the Crucible, and I'm sending the Reapers back to hell.
I can't let you do that. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve him of it. And then bring me the data.
Understood.
You think you can take on? Okay, you can tell I'm stinging.
You're slower than I imagined, Shepard. I've been hit! Cover me while I recharge!
Command, the gun!
Get to cover! I've got this!
It doesn't matter. It's just a fucking silent talk.
I need to recharge!
The first time I fought this fight, I went so fucking hard. I just had Thane in the back of my mind. I was like, this son of a fucking bitch. Like, it was personal, man. It's not like I knew Thane was gonna die there. It's wild. Tai Lang's a good villain, man. Considering he's just like he's literally just a henchman. His job, like, doesn't have much beyond I do. Fight this fucking weirdo.
Your friend's Thane died like...
Don't want to talk
You'll be joining you soon.
Nothing else but him, it will have been worth it.
Had you. Fun now, Shepard. It's a pity the good ones never last.
That's it.
There's only one way this ends.
He's fucking badass.
Target the supports.
No, 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 no. Cheater. Shady finish. Son of a bitch.
Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
Cerberus buy me a new microphone arm. Depths of Hades, like I'm crazy. You have biotics. This is dumb.
Shepard! Hang on.
Like the amount of biotic shit I can do, I should be able to get myself up a ledge. If Liara can jump off like a balcony and set herself down, I can get myself. If I can fling a like 1,000-pound Trogan across
Give us your
a
location.
whole room.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your location.
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple? I saw them. Wait, I've got a Reaper inbound. Please, is anybody there? Wait, guys, no.
We fucking lost. I don't even want to make this call. That's me with them. That's literally every call ever is what he's doing right now. Yes, hack it. Oh no.
Commander?
Counselor,
That was weird.
the mission.
Documentation shit.
We've lost contact with Thessia. It's gone dark. How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy?
Counselor, I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then you'll excuse me. There are preparations to make, continuity of civilization to consider. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did. I'm sorry.
God, that's bleak, man. That hurts. That hurts.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
To hell with predictions. Thessia is lost, and that's on me. As is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
I'm with James.
We're pretty
Anyone know
good
where
at
they're
kicking
hiding?
them.
Anyone?
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the air system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war refugees.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Yes, sir, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
If that's where Kai Lang went, then that's where we're headed.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Lyra system, and you were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
I'm on some Commander Renegade shit right now.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on Vidcon.
I guess we'll talk to him before we close it out here.
Shepard, I heard about Thessia.
Yeah,
We were so close, Anderson.
It wasn't good.
So damn close to ending this war.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
I knew going in what the Reapers were capable of, but I also knew what I was capable of. And losing the Asari homeworld wasn't in the playbook.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years? Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. So maybe Kai Lang did beat you. What of it?
It can cost us the war.
Thanks, Dad.
These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of but we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here. And it's looking like I might die here too. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
I'm not willing to bank this whole war on a hope and a prayer.
Well, truth is, we could use a bit. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Anderson out.
Thank you, Dad. I appreciated all that. I'm so empty in here now. Alright, but we got some updates. I did do some side quests. Definitely some good side quest action. Yep. I mean, that bar is looking nice. I get more death from something. Like, I feel like some of these are going down sometimes. Like, I don't know what the exact numbers are, and I'm just like, I don't know. So after this, I guess I'll do the Leviathan DLC.
Not after we took down that Reaper on Rannoch. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no way we can...
Commander, Cerberus has attacked a comm facility on Ontaron. I've updated the galaxy map.
That's it.
Thanks for listening, Commander.
It was a good idea. And right now, it's the best lead we've got.
In any event, good luck.
Talk to Joker real quick. So yeah, I guess I'll do like whatever side quests. We'll knock out Leviathan, and then after that, oh yeah, I guess I'll do my Crucible party.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now.
And that's it.
So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
You're a damn good pilot, Joker. And I put up with a lot because of that. But we're in the middle of a war.
You see this? Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war on, Commander.
So why the jokes?
Because EDI says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like more than Torfan, where you put your whole damn squad through a meat grinder. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the resistance on Earth is worried about you. And I'm supposed to help.
I appreciate the thought, Joker. But I'm fine.
The hell you are.
Things are just
You're
getting
like half
intense.
robot at this point. No offense, EDI. and it's my fault. When the Collectors blew up the first Normandy, you died because I wouldn't leave. Because you had to come back for me.
Couldn't leave the best pilot in the fleet behind, could I?
Yeah, well, I guess that would have looked bad on your report.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Shepard, I have a question about human behavior.
This isn't the best time, Edie.
Perhaps humor? A penguin is driving through the Arizona desert.
I'm not in the mood.
A lively rendition of La Marseillaise?
No.
Very well. I will maintain a respectful silence until you indicate otherwise. Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
Give me something out of the. I was seeing there's a light in there. But... Alright. I think we're gonna cut it out there. We did the whole Thessia mission in one go, and I only died from bullshit reasons, so I consider that a success. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time with that. How you doing, everybody? Let me get rid of this giant white light in my face. Ugh, that's better. How you guys doing? We're playing Mass Effect 3 in my journey to play every game in the world. And a decent amount of those in front of a camera. Let's fucking go. We're doing the Leviathan DLC. Oh, baby. Like I said, have yet to actually play this DLC. So this is going to be a treat for me. And I'm way too big. This is I was obviously recording a review or something. I think you guys would like to see at least a fourth of the screen. All right, Leviathan. Let's bring Garrus, Javik. You know, I've been using nothing but Liara, and maybe I should have brought like Tally or someone. I don't know. Mix it up a little bit. As much as I love all the guest guns, I'm gonna keep it. No. I meant to back. Whatever. Biggest news in the fucking world happened yesterday. I think this is the first time I've been in front of a camera since then. Sora from Kingdom Hearts got to do Elite Smash, or not Elite, just Super Smash Brothers. Holy fucking shit. I was in the middle of my fucking job. You can imagine. Oh, by the way, I finally figured out how to add the final. I'm so dumb. This is peak dumb. I didn't realize how easy it was to get the final, like, roll. You actually have to go there and... oh, see, now I don't have enough points. Isn't that funny? No, we got you, Garrus. We got you. Bam. 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 Javik. Oh, no, you're not doing too bad. All right, this is the team, man, right here. Look at Javik, man. Gross looking. But I feel like he'll have interesting dialogue.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Cortez, man.
Is there a clearer
seen
idea of
some
what
things.
this Leviathan
I
wants?
like the whole going from the shadow down.
We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is this Garneau human, Bryson's partner, we must locate.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Understood.
I apologize for the green screen, by the way. Like, if certain angles, it'll look worse. It's evened out. It took me a hot minute to, like... I don't know why. My settings are always the same. And then sometimes you just turn it on and you're, like, in a sea of green screen static. And you gotta spend, like, the first 15 minutes that you're supposed to be playing fixing the colors. And, like, oh, no, the closet's poking out. Oh, this is my computer. Plus, my setup is a little bit different because I have a new microphone stand, which I will review momentarily.
Powerful enough to take down a Reaper, but hiding from the war. There's more to this. I just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Who makes these like space shots, man? They better make some bang. Whoever does it in all these big budget CGI special effects masterpieces, you guys got skills, man. That I can't.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out.
Yeah, that's
Keep
exactly
me updated
what's
on the
gonna
Reaper
happen.
situation.
Yes, Commander.
But this new microphone stand, I bought a more sturdy one, hopefully less flailing, and I had to take my screwdriver here, get it finally tightened. The base is so fucking heavy, and the arm is not nearly long enough. So I have it on my computer, like side by side with my monitor, which is good. It should just stay right here. This is promptly about where I want it to be. I might adjust this a little bit later because my eyes are seeing a significant amount of microphone. But when you're recording, that is how it's technically supposed to be. It's better than it kind of being down here. My voice is up here doing its own thing, but talking directly into the mic is also a cool idea sometimes. Let's go. I should probably look around at things, right? Look at that. Space. Sci-fi. Cool, right, Garrus? Look at you. You're a bird creature. You're like a giant cockroach thing. Wild. Oh. That's something. Pull out my OP-ass gun. They get really... I get that a big part of the war is that the Reapers do this. But it feels like the things killing millions of people are the giant Reapers themselves. I'm just kind of doing like what... I'm doing like the pocket change, just killing their minions. But yeah, overall, am I going to keep this microphone stand? Like, there was that little part of my brain that's like, I don't like change. Like, and it was not sturdy at first. And if this thing falls over, like the whole thing, like let's say because I got a long ass microphone cord. Let's say I trip that and it pulls the whole thing down. At that point, like my microphone has fallen before. That's part of the reason I would like to get a new one. It's seen I don't think there's any like actual dents or anything like in it. But I feel like microphones age like all things, and the audio quality isn't as noticeable in how it gets better over the years like video is, but you'd be surprised. If you ever watch like a old ass movie and you just like hear like the mixing, and that's after it's been like restored and it's not coming from like the shitty speaker in the back of a fat bubble TV anymore. That's what we used to listen to, guys. It was trash. Audio used to be trash.
All guests need to sign in at reception.
But even after it's restored, a lot of it's not. Ugh. I feel like I'm in like Silence of the Lambs or some shit. Yep. Oh, I thought she was about to do a full like head just by itself turn. I was like, what the fuck? And it's Halloween season when I'm recording this.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be...
Even the NPCs know that these are NPCs.
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you?
Yes. For the tour.
Bypassing override.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten
Guy
to
and
the
I have the
galaxy.
same facial hair gang.
That's not what I meant.
This is going back.
Are you familiar
Again,
with the
for those who
applications
weren't
of
aware, I was
tungsten?
forced to shave for my career, my job, as they say. And it was not like I don't have to keep doing it, but it was a one-time thing. But I did have I had a pretty bushy beard there.
Look, we don't have time to waste. I'm looking for a researcher, Dr.
Sorry if
Garneau.
I'm getting distracted from the
He
world
would
of
have
Mass
arrived within the
Effect.
last couple weeks.
I feel like I
If
just
he's still
gotta
here, I need to speak to him.
keep talking about interesting things.
We have no
when
Dr.
the game
Garneau.
Do you
isn't
need
always
to see a
interesting
doctor?
or has a
How
lot
about
to
I
react
just go in
to.
and look around?
No. The access elevator
No
is
offense to
broken.
these gentlemen. Is everyone on this facility like this? This is gonna be a great
And now,
DLC.
we're done. Step away.
Step away. You don't belong here.
Commander, something is wrong here.
But
Careful.
a bunch of October games got released. The Super Monkey Ball game, Diablo 2 came out a while back. A lot of stuff that like my girl and I would actually be interested in playing. She wanted to get the Super Monkey Ball game. That Nickelodeon game, the Smash Bros clone came out, and I didn't even really get to touch that much on Sora being in Smash because, you know, I'm sure I'll have plenty to say in the future in other videos. But that one game, Hell Let Loose, I think it's called. I have a buddy who's really into, or my coworker buddy, who was really into, like, into games like Battlefield, Rainbow Six, like actually communicate with your team and like get some organized gun combat shit. Like that's more his thing. So he was hyping it up, and he doesn't have a PS5, so he's not gonna get it. But I'm getting it, and I really hesitated on the add to library, and then the add to library button is followed with you want to download it, and I was like, no, even though I should. Better content, I could live stream it, actually make a thing of it, but I think because there's gonna be a lot of PlayStation players who don't know anything about like the teaming up like style of, they're gonna think it's Call of Duty, run in there, shoot, get killed. They don't realize the kind of game it is. So I'd rather not deal with that on top of me being bad at those kind of games in a stream anyway. And I feel like I'm gonna play it once and be like, okay, I'm good. Mineral Lab. Whoa. Okay, this place is fucking big.
Interesting. We should look into that.
This really feels like a Mass Effect 1 kind of mission. Like, this feels like what Mass Effect 1 was trying to do with some of those worlds. Where it's like, oh, here's like an open slab of NPCs and stuff, but like, you're not going to be able to come back here or anything like that.
Have you seen Dr. Garneau?
Yeah, fuck you.
So is it just evolutionary implications of human
People
biotics?
doing everything but mining.
Okay, Garrus.
Even estimating 60 days for complete global starvation. That's the worst.
But as far as that Sora going into Super Smash Brothers video, like, I almost cried. Like, I really wish, because if I was off work, I would have made a big deal about it, and it would have worked, because I was thinking about it. I forgot I switched with somebody for their benefit. I mean, I like that position more anyway, but I switched with somebody, and I was already kind of making, like, oh, maybe I'll, like, live stream or do a recording, and then I was like, oh, that's right, I switched with somebody, so I'm just gonna have to watch it on my phone while everyone judges me for being on my phone. But I did not give a shit, and I'm glad I did it. I still got to be in that moment, even if it's kind of dumb. I love how this is the last Prothean ever. And we're just taking him into combat to
Yeah,
potentially get killed at
I'm
any
getting that
moment.
feeling.
Do you guys see that thing in the top left? Is that not annoying the shit out of you like it is me? What is that? It looks like there's like an interaction thing up there, and then like it got fucked up somehow. You guys are just gonna okay. You're all very creepy. We get it. You're all very creepy. I guess I'll go back to that one door. Looks like we're supposed to go this way. Yeah, this is a wild area, man. This feels like this Disney park. Yeah, just a Disney like. What is that Star Wars ride? The really fucking good one. Rebels. Something.
This message was not sent. Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines.
What gibberish. What a bunch of gibberish on that data pad.
Touching a passcode that I hacked together, it'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here.
It's repeating itself.
Please hurry. Garno out.
So, he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes. Just input it at the security terminal.
Hi, guys. Alright. Don't mind me. I'm just walking through. Hello, researcher. Could I get through the door? You're not gonna let me. What's the point of this whole area that you built for your game? Is the video tour? That's the real highlight. What? How? What? I've never seen this before. I don't. Fuck your activation file. These are still some of my least favorite parts of Mass Effect, man. Yeah. None of you should be here. How about that?
Hey, Shepard, I think we just passed the security.
Fuck! Garrus, don't. Stop.
Punching Garno's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
I'm smart.
Access granted.
A ship dropped him off a week ago.
Looks like he had full access, then went into hiding for some reason.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
This Garno human was headed to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the medbay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The medbay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I've got the file number.
Let's go get Garno.
So I'm just going right back to where I was, huh? Hi, guys. Keep looking at me. Fucking shining twins looking ass. NPCs. Hey, guess what, bitch? I'm going in here now. You can't stop me. Access number.
Restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Yeah, bitch. We're the fucking bees knees, aren't we, guys? We just roll into wherever we want. Random ass blood pack right here. How do I get in there?
Is that Garno?
If it is, we came a long way for nothing.
If you are looking for Garno, you have found him. I am Dr. Garno.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
I just immediately, I don't care about that.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
He doesn't seem any better.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Whatever's going on here, I need you to focus.
Of course, Commander.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
But what about the artifact you mentioned in your message?
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you up. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine. He is not himself. This is not Garneau we are talking to.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Ooh, do we get a nice chase scene? Well, maybe. Okay. We've done like what? One other version of this the entire game? And maybe the door. I just have my hand through the door. And now we're in fucking Phantom Menace.
There he is. Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that
You
artifact
joking?
before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route.
Go, Shepard. Go, go, Shepard. Go, go.
Gardo's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
The map indicates a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
Of course, wherever we are, always expect an 80% chance of reading.
Really miss Liara's singularity. Even saving my good ammo. So much stronger, man. Maybe it's just that gun. I know I'm not always using just the best guns, but like I like to have a bunch of ammo, and I like to mix up the guns. You know, it's not about if it's the best gun. It's about does it feel good when I shooty it in my hand. Fly away now, fly away now, fly away. Garnell. I'm bringing out the good Pistol of Death. Slam. Big height.
Watch our flank!
No ammo. Come on. Oh. Are we good? Doesn't seem like we're good. Oh, one of my girls. Reaper Blaster. Okay, hi. What? What? Die already. Thank you. My first barrier in the entire game. No reload thing. My barrier. Keep going, man. So strong. Who else?
There's the door.
Okay, let's find
My
that
door.
armor.
I'd love to come see what it's all about. And I have no protection. Whoa. God damn. What was that? Jiminy Cricket. No. No. All right. But now there's nobody. What? What? Oh, you guys also want to know what's coming out this month that I also want to get? Resident Evil 4 VR. You're goddamn right. That sounds awesome. That sounds like the perfect VR game for me.
Looks like the door's power supply has been cut.
Some parts of that game are going to be terrifying. The only thing I wonder is how they're going to do like the action sequences. Because aren't you like being like, you're like on a boat running away from like a sea monster? Wow.
Stay close to the drone.
Got it.
Oh. Okay. This is different, I guess. Now I shoot guys. I'll hold the position. I guess so.
One repair done. One to go.
Gotta hold on a little longer.
Oh, hi. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, maybe I just downgrade. Where is my boy? Yeah, I'm trying to guide the drone. I don't even know where he's at. Right now.
Drone is running low on power.
I hear you. I'm on it.
Whoa. No, this one. Slight difference. Am I not hitting him? That wasn't him is the answer to that question. I continue to not hit him.
Watch it, fancy.
There is. Of all the cool things I could have got, and I got buried. I just like playing it safe.
Let's head back. Door should be online.
Die. Hey, we won. We're all good. I see some ammo too. We're looking good. Couldn't have done it without you guys. I know that the whole DLC is really just based on the ending of it, but like, if this was it, I would be pretty unimpressed. Even as it is, I'm still kind of, Kind of just feels like another mission. Doesn't have like that distinct thing yet. Creepy scientists aren't really creepy people.
It's like in Bryson's office.
Blow it up.
Move! I've got a shot.
Turn back.
Garneau!
Now we'll never know.
Damn it.
That's where Shepard was finally gonna get indoctrinated and save us. And they could have done it right there. But they didn't.
Commander, come quickly.
What have you got?
That human was not the one called Garneau. Theses. And he's been dead for a while.
So, Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data. There is also a personal log with 8 missed calls from someone named Dr. Anne Bryson.
Anne Bryson?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. Are you all right?
I think so. I feel like
such a classic.
feel
I'm
strange.
Commander Shepard.
all right.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here. How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Can you tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I remember it just seemed cold. I remember a feeling
Skeleton
cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary
What
quarantine.
the fuck?
If these people have been out of it for that long, they're in for a shock.
Oh, the entire galaxy's ending.
It would seem Leviathan
And it's
has
10
the
years
power
later.
to take down a Reaper, and possesses the ability to indoctrinate.
Do you think it actually is a Reaper?
If it's a Reaper, we need to know its motivations. How long has it been out here? And more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
It's probably
I
going to
wanna
be a
know just what the hell
drastically
these
different
artifacts really
time
are and what they
when
can
I
do.
finish the Citadel DLC.
Whatever they are,
to this
they're too
DLC.
dangerous to have around.
Because I'm actually completing the
And we've
story.
got one sitting right in the
and I'm
middle
not
of the
just
Citadel.
spending 2 hours in a gameplay segment. Oh, wow. They really break this one up. Nothing new. Trainer, not any.
Commander?
I'm just going right back in. With extra steps. What the hell? You guys just couldn't keep... The one time I... there's a master there. The one time I just want to keep doing the DLC. All the times I started the DLCs and I couldn't get away from them, this one time. This finally gives me the opportunity. That's the Miranda mission. Or to Bryson's lab. Yet still somehow are going to the... I'm doing a lot of this game, or I don't want to say a lot, but a decent amount of this game I'm doing off camera. There's been a lot of conversations, a lot of Citadel shit. Let's go. This is only the second time I've ever been here. Is Edie required to be with me here? Well, I guess that's the story. Look at her, man. She looks like my life as a
We
teenage
need to
robot.
shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
If the Reapers are worried about it, then Leviathan has my attention. We could use that kind of edge.
Nevertheless, we should remain cautious. It's likely that Leviathan compelled Bryson's assistant to murder him.
Point taken. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed.
I know what that means. Look around a room mission. That is microscopes. I'm definitely not reading
Testing
that.
the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I reckon
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
it is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Bryson's assistant, Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
God damn.
But the
pull
miners
the plug
remembered when
then.
the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness
There's a
with
war
the
going
attempt
on.
to answer our questions about
I
Leviathan.
bet is.
It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
Edie,
Those
what
kinds of
project
beds
was
are
Garneau
needed.
working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships,
That's the
a
snake
mythical
from Harry
creature, and a
Potter.
rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forms describe
That
it as
is a Baldur's
overpowered.
Gate reference, I believe.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Oh, well.
Could be worth a
A
look.
message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She's the only one who does. Wherever she is, we have to find her.
She sounded concerned for her safety. If Reaper forces are closing on her position,
Then we find her first.
she said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
So that's all we came here for. Pretty crazy. Whoa.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be? Any idea of Project Scarab? Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained
Speedrun.
creature sightings? Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian. The locker is secure. We must locate an access card to open it.
Access card for the requisitions locker?
Yes. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
There are specifications for several ships here. We need to find
Which ship am I looking for again?
the Icarus.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less
Okay, we can rule out the relays.
looking. Did I have to do that? Was that optional? Oh, we're doing this again?
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
No, activate.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
No. You're not gonna get me. I still gotta find things out. So when it's a galaxy map, I thought it meant the map in my ship. And I thought it was just like, get out of here. Go. I was like, okay. But no, we're doing find. Walk up to things while looking to press the A button. Mini game again.
Let's see what Ann Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab. Didn't need an environmental suit. Water recycling equipment.
Based on what Ann Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Ann Bryson.
Yeah. So I'm good, right? I'm good. We did it. Hoorah. I'm probably never coming back here. Let's take it home. Yeah, just return me to Normandy. I don't think there's anything to do. Probably should have looked beforehand now. Sorry if I seem somewhat tired. I did wake up at 3 a.m. today. No. Went to work at 4. Yeah, I woke up at 3, left by 3:30, got to work at 4 a.m. Which I took a nap when I got off. And now I'm staying up till 2 a.m. That's when my girl gets off work. But it was a good nap. Shouldn't it be glowing? Shouldn't it be oh wait, is that it? I think that's it. I'm gonna be so pissed. Alright, let's investigate.
Signal confirmed.
Oh shit. Well, you guys are gonna catch. I usually save this for the off-camera stuff, but you guys are gonna get to see me scan some planets. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Geek game content right here. That's right. Hover over the planet, scan it, bag it, and tag it. You know what?
Eluded.
Since it's on the way, let's scan some more planets. Ooh. Yeah. Ah, this is the most exciting part of my day. Is scanning the planets.
I found something.
Yo, is it fuel? It's fuel. Yeah, I love fuel. Oh, the Reapers. Reapers don't even know where I'm at. That's what's up. That's what's up. You guys just had to go digging. You just had to go digging up them holes. You got to go and dig those holes. Is this where you're at? Really? This doesn't look like a Leviathan kind of planet.
We have located Ann Bryson's dig site.
Well, I'm gonna keep scanning anyway. What if there's more fuel? I've noticed the Reapers don't want any fuel. Don't want no part of this. Dig site. I found it. Let's go. Now, who do I want to bring? Let's bring Tally and Jeff. Random ass combo, but I haven't used Tally in a while. Not even gonna mod it. Not that this matters. We're not fighting. We're fighting potentially synthetic things.
So this dig site may be under attack?
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. An attack means we're on the right trail. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifacts she uncovered may have caused problems. We know they're dangerous.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
I just want to rewatch these scenes with every different character. I don't know why I value this game's like tiny little changes more than like
Commander,
actually really like new things and
That's her.
other stories, but the way it is.
Okay, let's get.
Oh, lucky for you, I am about to die.
Get us over there.
Cortez, I don't want to die with Javik.
There, go. Jump.
We're on the ground now. This is a good sign. Oh, hi.
Move. She's somewhere above us.
Right, all in pieces. Look at this meat.
No, stay where you are. This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
Ah! It's so weird that I'm Navy when you think about it.
Copy that. We're on our way.
I think, yeah, you know what? Navy is very. I don't know much about. Isn't that cool that there's still people today? I know, like as a kid, like I would dream of being like a pirate and like pirate games. Like I would just imagine being out at sea for months. And I think about it and like, well, people kind of do that still. It's not as like hostile with the idea of like potentially never coming back or visiting things you've never seen that are super far away, that's farther than anyone's ever gone before. That's not there, but it's still scary. Well, the Reaper forces, I concur, are so much easier than Serpents. I mean, these things kind of.
I'm tired of Reapers doing that all the time.
Look for another path.
On ammo. Ooh. Oh, damn. Sorry. No chance. You guys want to give me a ride? Ooh. Wait, this is the way I came? I came from this direction. Look at that. Reaper God magic. Find a way to the elevator. Hello? I don't know where to go. Game, please hold my hand. Give me obvious directional path. Please. Guess I'm just hanging out in here. Look at those shiny things, right? Allie, having a good day. I'm having a good day. I'm a little lost. The game doesn't want to tell me where to go. I'm kind of like... I'm always in a perpetual state of loss. That bad with directions. I'm just always lost. I'm never actually going the right way. I just happen to be going a direction that will eventually... What am I talking about? Up the ladder, yes. Now, will it do anything though? Let's find out. I can't go over there. I can't go over there. I just don't even know. These are my favorite parts. It's just, you know, probably some obvious way to go, but I'm just lost in my own little Mass Effect world. Just looking for a way to get up there. Can I climb that? No. Oh. That was it.
Looks like a bridge over there.
Just ignore that whole last, like, 5 minutes.
Controls are broken.
Cut that out. I'll edit that, right? I definitely edit.
This crude wiring has failed. I'll need a moment.
You do that, Javik. Oh. Thought I would do more.
The bridge is operational. Raising it now.
My dad.
As you wish. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Right. Damn. Got it. There you go. I don't like that it yells after it's died. I saw the bridge.
This way.
I just love seeing them slam.
Got it.
These used to be human beings. Or just shooting them down like it's funny.
And the elevator's blocked. Is there another way up?
I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Copy that.
Of course. Ugh. I saw it to drop something. Just keep slamming them. A stand. Ew, no, gross. Yeah, just that one. Right, so. That's how that move works. Die! All right. Ew, what were you doing by yourself in here? Man. Gibberish. Sci-fi gibberish.
We're blocked. Find another way.
This looks like a way through.
Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
You'll be
Trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
Keep doing it. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Oh my god! Bounced them over the railing. Okay, yeah, they like that picture. Ooh. Doing alright, buddy? And could someone please get to the...
Are you still there?
I didn't get to use the exploding barrel.
We're moving as fast as we can. Hang in there.
We're going pretty fast. Compared to how the rest of this playthrough is gone, we're going pretty fast. Okay. I don't think I've died yet. Not even, like, carelessly. Have I died? I don't think so. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe that one time. Okay. I've died at least once.
Don't move until we get there.
Good work, boys. Oh, am I fighting that? That's not gonna be so easy. Yeah, I gotta say fly. Pussy. Nothing to it. I'll talk to Boots. Got some credits. Now we go about our day. What are these? What is modern art?
Elevator spotted, Commander.
Get to it!
making sure I'm not missing nothing. Looks like a lot of stuff, you know? Look at all this stuff. Could have missed something. Elevator. Again, people make fun of the Mass Effect 1 elevators, but
Elevator's online. We're coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
good.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
They're not coming. We have to keep moving.
Yes, yeah, of course.
We're all just using our little overpowered ass pistols.
I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Shepard, look.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Why would you assume that?
Yes.
Not a Reaper.
Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. It may sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates.
Get down!
Whoa!
What are they doing?
Getting lit.
I've never managed anything.
Doctor?
They've learned to the darkness
It does not make sense why I am not in Doctor.
Take it out! You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
The last time it was probably
Copy that. You see the shuttle? You run.
Gourmet Chef
Don't look back.
Gordon, who
Okay.
was
Yes.
maybe in control when he hit the button. Blam. Dunk. Big explosion kind of guy. Oh, I used all my ammo. Just to look cool. Ooh, perfect. I gotta see this. done looking around.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go!
Get your ass over here. He's like, get in there. Whew.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Hey, you're talking some
Leviathan
saucy
took
shit.
control of it. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Saucy.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help
How
us
many
figure out
characters
why.
do that like lean thing?
But first, Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. I'm sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
You found something that wanted to stay hidden.
Found something?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine, the next, he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it
That
all.
was so long ago at this point.
You're the only one who can help
I
us.
just left this girl to die out there.
Anne,
I want to see his office.
we'll arrange for transportation. Meet you there.
Keep going back to the stupid fucking office. At least I got some new messages at my private terminal.
Commander?
Does Joker have anything, maybe? Please. Joker doesn't have anything. I have not done anything with it.
Joker, you asked for news about the human
Oh,
colony.
no, not this.
Tiptree?
Hey, Liara, you don't need to worry about that right now.
Now's as good a time as any. I'm getting reports of refugee ships from Tiptree landing on Solarian colonies. I don't have names. I'm sorry. It was mostly children.
Well, Gunny, Hillary, my sister, Gunny's a nickname. She's had it since, she's only 15, so if it's children, then maybe I only lost my dad. Kind of an asshole thing to hope for.
Jeff, right now, take any kind of hope you can get.
Thanks. You too. Commander?
I have formulated a psych profile for Dr. Anne Bryson. She is not used to death, but she may be quite capable under stress.
Just those little things, man. Even, I think that was a good compromise to like always have your squad mates have something to say between missions without like going into a whole dialogue tree which has to be animated. They still give you a lot. All right, let's take it back to the mass relay. We need some more fuel. Hopefully there's fuel at the next galaxy. Investigate the sanctuary. I'm not doing that. I have to return to Bryce fucking lab. Quit making me come here. Yeah, I wish I would have done these missions in between all that other shit. It would have been good training. I should have done some of that before the Citadel DLC. Dog. Bryson's lab.
Hello? Anne? Are you here? Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry.
Why am I laughing?
Just-
That's fucked up.
This is hard.
How are you doing?
Of course. Are you
No.
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
None of
argument?
us do.
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else.
Oh, no,
I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
I understand, but we really need your help.
I know. I know. I'm just
Like
a little lost. Seeing all this again.
It's like
He
I
was
could
so
see under her
obsessed.
skin bag.
Crazy sometimes.
There's like
I
a
didn't get
purple
a chance to
dinosaur
know him.
in there.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
Then help us hunt down whatever's responsible. You're our last chance.
Okay. If anyone can sort through this mess, it's me.
Okay, good. That way I don't have to, right?
Anne, you sure you're
I
up
don't
for
have
this?
to look around here anymore.
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
That's cheesy. Okay. What was I not just doing that already? There's nothing around here to investigate, so.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Arachnite?
I wrote my dissertation.
Bruh.
My father thought it was a waste of time, but now,
Bruh.
it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Arachnite as telepathic.
I'm gonna enjoy the view while you do that.
At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and it controls the mind of anyone near it.
You done?
Hey, loco. Need a hand?
What the fuck are you doing here?
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping. We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating.
What do you think about this?
I guess it and my father had something in
Commander, you see this thing? This is
You
great!
said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yeah. This isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan
Hey,
has
Edie,
to send a pulse through
husk
the
bites,
artifact to alter your
they don't
mind
turn you into
and
a
create
husk
the
or anything,
quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be true. I recommend you.
Right. Just like at the dig
Fucking
site,
over herself.
the Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig.
Hey, if nobody claims this thing, we could take
Showed
it
up
with
still
us.
wearing his field gear.
You know, for
God,
research or...
he'd have hated
I
dying
don't know, whatever.
Yes.
All right. Just don't tell anybody.
Nice! You think Esteban will let me set up bowling pins in the cargo bay?
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Anne, I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
Sure. Why
I
not?
don't like it, but we're out of options.
You know better than I do what Leviathan's capable of when threatened. I know it's a long shot, but I have to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Sorry, I had to take my sock off.
Noted.
And then put it back on.
Edie?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You ready, Edie?
This is pretty gutsy.
I don't know about guts. Crazy, maybe.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Exorcism.
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock.
Holy.
Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Belay that, Lieutenant.
Signal is fading.
I don't give a
Maintain
fuck.
connection.
We can fight them. We can win this.
The cycle cannot be broken.
You're wrong.
Focusing the point of origin. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
I'm stopping this! Raise the shield.
Jeez. Look at her.
Edie, did we get anything?
You want to sit rep? Are you kidding me? Look at her.
Please, Lieutenant. I'll be fine. Really.
Maybe it's just a zombie saying
Yes,
that.
Shepard, but it will take time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
This better be worth it.
Agreed, Lieutenant. Anything else, Ann?
It was dark. Cold. I can tell you this much. Leviathan
Is the Leviathan
angry.
just the
It
big
knows we're
monster
getting
from
close.
Stranger Things?
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get
The
you
big
some help.
spider thing. I don't mind scanning. You guys know my favorite thing about this game is scanning. Are there any Citadel things I could do? Nope, it's just a party for ciphers. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's some stuff I could, I gotta look for shit, though. I hate that I 100% scanned these galaxies and I was like, oh, go back. No. Why would I scan everything if I had to go back? Dumb. Dumb. Now we're back on the Normandy, and then we're back at Bryce. Then we're back on the Normandy. Then we're touching down on a planet. Then we're back in the Normandy. Then we're back in the lab. Now we're back in the Normandy. Anything, trainer?
Commander?
No. You might as well just take me to the next screen. Alright. Scan for Leviathan. In an hour and a half, I'll probably stop it here. But I'll scan real quick. Ooh, new galaxy, new galaxy, new galaxy. Show me what you've got. Show me what you've got.
I found something.
Give it to me. Give it to me, Edie. Oh, baby. What do we got? What is it? Oh my god, it's a Hussid Earl map. Add that to our war assets. Fuck yes. Oh, I could have. Oh, I gotta scan multiple things. Okay. You guys get to see the peak game content today. Man.
Signal confirmed.
Let's scan the planet. I feel like this is it. That looks like the Leviathan planet. Yup.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Is this the planet with the description? Okay, maybe not. I'm still coming over here just because I can. I don't even care if I use all my fuel. Because there should be more fuel here. I pray to God there's more fuel here.
I found something.
The Reapers don't know shit. They don't even know that their dads are just hanging out over here. Or they kind of do. Oh no! Inception noises.
Faster than light jump successful.
300. Let's do it. Oh no! No! I was so fucking close. Is there a fuel deposit here? No! No! I just wanted to explore. I just wanted to. I assume there's one at the Citadel one. Ugh. Really. Wait a minute. There's not one here. Why is there not one here? Krogan DMZ? I don't know. I'm just looking for shit now. The That's so dumb. I don't like that the fuel depots aren't in every single galaxy. Oh, thank God. Alright. Alright. I'm just doing this to set it up. That's what's even worse. I'm just setting this up so I can play later. Oh, yeah. I did it. Alright. That's gonna be it for today. Did most of the Leviathan DLC, and we're gonna probably finish it up next time. Catch you later. Bye. And with that, I leave you. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Today, we're doing the Leviathan DLC. Or continuing to do it, I should say. Land on that bitch. So, it's been a couple days since I played. Since that time, my wife and I, we bought Super Monkey Ball. We played that for a bit. I did a stream of that with my other friend. And then all my other friends, like, told me how bad the audio was when they couldn't listen to it. And I did everything. I was like, I'm sure it's not that bad. I didn't feel like fucking with it. And I watched it back and I was like, yeah, it's not completely unwatchable, but it's not good. Because I didn't want to put in the other mic. I didn't want to fuck with my settings. And just before this stream right here, I wasted like 15 minutes just trying to see how fuzzy I am. I was fucking with the green screen for like 15 minutes, and guess what? It's still fucked. Oh, I didn't get. I did see which one was new. I don't. No, I like. Let's go. But yeah, I'm just sick of technical difficulties
Cortez,
when I do this,
what's
man.
the status on the probe we launched?
I just want to play my video games.
I've confirmed that Leviathan
And I wonder why.
Heard how Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
Makes you wonder what we're going to find down there.
Bryson's team called it a Reaper killer. From what we've seen, it doesn't want to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
Right, but then what? It plays pretty rough, and if it is a Reaper, I don't know that's the kind of help we want.
We're not going to win this war by turning away help, even if it does have blood on its hands.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
That's possible.
Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
No, we're not.
Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Dude, we haven't even touched the water yet, and we're already dying. God damn, Cortez! God damn! No, sir.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Not our best entrance, Shepard.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
Look at all this.
Oh, we've had some...
Whatever that pulse was, we're not the first to get hit.
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
Shepard, we got one of those artifacts.
Explains why no one gets out of here. Any idea how old these are?
At CSEC, they always said the key to decomposition was scavengers. Without them, it's quite a mile.
Yeah. Destroying artifacts. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I do. Yeah, I have not been able to play recently. I haven't been able to do any work. And today was supposed to be the big day, and it kind of was. I stayed up all night, or at least I did for the most part. I planned to stay up, and then I fell asleep from like 11 to 2 a.m. And after that, I was like, oh no, and I just stayed up since then. And I've done nothing but work. Literally, all I've been doing all day is working. You know, other than eating and shit like that. And I got this fucking to-do list. Not even halfway done. Why do I do this? I just feel the project slipping away. Got too many things on my plate, man. Hey, I'm
Look up
destroy
there.
it.
Reapers!
Oh
They were
shit!
right behind us!
Protect the shuttle!
Looks like a big beetle from here. What do you mean defend the shuttle? What? Yeah, Reaper forces. Yeah. You can't play me, Mass Effect. I know. I know was I don't actually ever get to fight a Reaper.
Cortez, situation!
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
Man. Get away from my woman. Look at that guy.
Understood!
Cortez!
Almost there, Commander.
Right there? I thought you were a monster.
I'm on it!
Come on, guys. I know you can do better than this. Come on, guys. Give me a little some. Give me a little some for the cameras. Die.
Cortez! What happened to almost there?
Out of development, Commander. Fixing it now.
Got another one. I'm still getting hit. I am still getting hit. I should stop talking all that shit. Just die! Oh my god. I wasted all my ammo on a single ugly cannibal.
Cortez, I need that bird in the air!
Just a few seconds.
I actually could have. Jesus Christ. What hit me? figured I have that now. Yeah, I stopped playing for a couple days. I'm just trash. It was a good run. Oh. Alrighty then.
Give us some cover fire. Copy that.
Drop. Drop dead. Walk over here. Be enough. Where'd he go? Cortez. I hijack this for my trophy. Who dare? Oh my god, I'm not
Cortez is in trouble. Get to him.
Cortez. Fuck you, man. Making me do all this shit.
Commander, I've got enemy contact. Under fire.
It's October as this time I'm playing. The game's coming out just to keep coming. We got Super Monkey Ball just came out. Far Cry 6 just came out. That Switch OLED just came out. My wife still wants to play Life is Strange 2. Or 3, I should say. I don't like this part. I'm not just like murdering everyone like I was earlier. I don't want the challenge. I take it back. I'm sorry for being an asshole. I really just did. I just wanted to turn my brain off. I just want, like, remember when video games are fun? You just played some video games with your mates and you had a good time. Killed them wreck. Oh, I can't go through here. You're telling me Shepard's too big for that? I'm gonna get my ass stuck like I'm Winnie and the Pooh. Cortez. Buddy. I don't know what difficulty you think I'm playing this on, but you're wrong. Gotta give me some time here. I am perfectly fine. I have plenty of other ways now.
Okay, we're clear.
Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
I don't want to know what the development is. Is that Reaper still in the fucking sky? Yeah, it is. How are we just supposed to go about our business when that thing's up there, man? Like when the boss is coming around, you know? Or
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
Why not have the Normandy pick us up?
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Then we aren't getting out of here until we find it.
that's my girl.
How do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
I don't know.
Diving mech?
It's a Triton model.
Does that
Military
count as
grade,
me
repurposed for deep sea
hijacking
exploration.
a mech?
As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
I'm game. We chased Leviathan this far. Let's finish this.
It's a long ways down. Not gonna sugarcoat it.
I hear you. Time's wasted.
Hold on a second. Are we actually considering?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
I suppose we are.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in. Another power cell for you, Commander.
Here they come. Get another power cell, Shepard. We'll hold them off.
That's it.
Understood.
Nope. Garrus, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, it worked. No, okay, we got to kill him first.
Got it.
Give me that.
Understood. Signaling.
Got another cell here.
Understood. Right away.
Yeah, I'll take the powers. Alright. Where they at? Oh, good gracious God.
I'm on it. Got it. Got it.
little more. Hey, buddy, you want to come back here? There we go. He did. Yeah, fucking 36%? What? I have the speaker in front of the little thing in the corner there. So I was like, yeah, we're probably like almost done. God, dang. Bioware, you just want me to suffer. Who's doing it? Who's doing it? Fuck. Why did my barrier not work? Who was shooting me? Like, there's just so many questions. Okay, this is all bad. This is all bad. This is all bad. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. What? Diving suit's been destroyed. What? Do I have a time limit? I have to protect the diving suit? What? Was this established? Hurry. Alright. You can get down on the ground. You can get down on the ground. Oh, I have to. Okay, I see how it works. Did I not just do that?
Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Right away.
Nope, there's a whole bunch over here. I was like, maybe there's less NPCs over here. Nope, there was a whole bunch. A whole lot of them. 45%. Oh. Being drained. We're being drained, Shepard. What are you doing? What are you doing? no, 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 no. Why can't I charge? It would help if I had like any good ammo, right? Like, I got my OPS gun early for a reason. I mean, I did it by accident. But that would have been. Can't use barrier for some reason. I can't use Nova for some reason. And now I'm gonna die. I really hate you. Nope, you're going the wrong way, Shep. Nope, 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 nope. You're going every wrong way. Yep, that's also the wrong way. No, I just want you to get by here. That's some fair gameplay, you know, just getting bodied in a corner. Why is none of the commands working? Oh, joy. That's dumb. This is a dumb mission. Oh, this is one of these. Yes, I am dead. Again. Hoorah. Hoorah. All that for one hunt. This is gonna be very bad. Ah, no damage. Ah. Where's the diving suit? I don't get the whole diving suit thing. I don't remember them establishing where's the protect the diving suit thing? I don't see nothing. A little confusing, homie. Any ammo? Kind of make or break. Ah, old friend.
South for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Sounds so easy, Cortez, don't you? Everyone fuck this guy up. Why is my own power?
Another power cell for you, Commander.
The one guy who's gonna be like, let's fucking run at the brutes. No, I just want you to take it. I just want you to take it. '80s, '90s.
Another cell here.
This is dumb. Dumb.
Cargo doors are opening, Commander. That mech is all yours. Should still have weapons capability.
Hold on. Hey, I'm hijacking a mech. Anybody want to give me a trophy? Eh? Melee. I'm just shooting. Oh, hi. Oh. Am I indestructible right now? Doesn't feel like my health is getting lower. How many times do I kill you before you die? That one. Good job, everybody.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first.
Really? All right, well, this makes sense because I know when I saw the clip that I've seen, Shepard is in like a big Atlas mech thing. So
All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Listen, Shepard, I'm all for crazy ideas, but this one's off the charts.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs, check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Shepard.
I'll be fine. Closing hatch.
Engaging systems.
I don't know that.
Ready.
Testing comm
You
link.
keep promising
I read
us.
you.
There's a lot of alternate
Here goes.
universes where you don't make it.
Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
Suit holding up, Commander.
Looks good so far.
Getting some comm in here. It's on.
Copy that. Cortez? Cortez!
Okay, after that, I'm in panic mode. Panic mode. I swear half my notifications on my phone. Stupid ass Uber Eats, which I don't even use. Oh, no, this one was a TikTok one.
Not sure if you can read me up there.
Even worse.
Looks like I finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is holding up. Emergency systems.
Hey,
online.
it's Pokemon Snap
Export
logo.
operational.
Well, reject RPG, return to walking
Scanner indicates
simulator.
the probe is below my position. Looking for a way down.
And in between that, it's a third-person shooter.
Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
Promising people, I'll be fine.
It's
I don't
strange
even worry
reading
about
from the
how I'm
probe.
getting back.
Something is definitely down there.
Something. You better damn well know what. Do I not come down here? Does not look. Oh my god. How obnoxiously slow are they gonna make this? Yeah, it's real pretty, guys.
Reading the
Really
probe
pretty.
directly below me. Looks like the final drop.
Okay, good. Let's go over the rainbow.
Can't see anything just yet.
Just do it for me. I'm not even pressing. What in the fuck?
Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
Where? Where? You tell me where to go, game. That looked like a path. I guess that was stupid. Look at that shit they got on the interface, man. Like, nothing on the interface is necessary right now. I'm in a big underwater Atlas mech, and they literally have gibberish. They have gibberish on both sides of the screen right now for the sake of gibberish. So I feel like I'm in an Iron Man suit. Jesus Christ, I'm just walking along the edge now because I don't know where to go. None of this looks right. Where are we? Under the sea, downwards wetter. Something's better, take it from me. What they got up a lot of sand. We got a station band. Darling, it's better, downwards wetter, take it from me. That's God damn, that's a big boy. That's a big old squid. That's a big old squid game right there.
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
I like his
Then what are you?
Something more.
Those are about as vague as the Reapers.
Your mind belongs to me.
They also believe in visions.
Breathe.
Oh.
Dan. What's happening?
For a second, I was like, Dr. Chakwas?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
You took down a Reaper. You could help us win this war. Why the hell are you hiding down here?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why.
I ain't no joke.
Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful when they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created.
Dude, that part I like. That's a cool backstory. Harbinger being the first Reaper, that's dope.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper, perfect in its design, each formed in Harbinger's image. Our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles,
What's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose. Preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled.
Because
The Reaper is to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution, its tool.
so they're
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination is not...
I like that he changes every time.
Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the Thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide
I shot up most of them.
Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning, no reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter, only the harvest.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
If you release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
You're responsible for this. Every race that's ever been destroyed is because of you. And now the Reapers will destroy you too. Unless you start fighting. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this, once and for
So
all.
do I gain any war points for this? Because I'm pretty sure he's just gonna reject my ass. No Paragon or Renegade points. Or options, I should say. God. Got the whole family here.
Your confidence is singular.
I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
What do you mean? going around and God knows what. But yeah, that's the Leviathan. Kind of creates more questions than answers. And I know after the Mass Effect 3 ending, people were really thinking that this DLC was going to answer some things. And then they just were like, huh? By then, the extended cut was already done, so it wasn't as bad. No, not my suit. Does anyone want to help me?
Shepard's back. Cortez, talk to me. We're good to go. I don't know what the commander did, but the pulse is offline.
Get him, man.
Damn it, we got a Reaper inbound.
Oh. I feel like it's gonna die. Fuck it up. That's why it stayed in the air like that. It knows, yeah, crumble. That's what I'm talking about. Just a big bug in the ocean.
Shepard! Goddess! He's freezing! Are you alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
Don't ever do that again.
No problem.
I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
It was. We exposed it. Pushed it into the light. Whether it likes it or not. It's
Okay.
part of this
So,
world.
okay.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father.
I'm not gonna tell you guys the origin of the entire universe.
In the meantime,
I'll just keep that amongst myself, I guess.
we all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help.
Is it kind of dumb that they're just organic versions of the Reapers? Like, is that not kind of dumb?
Commander, I finished reading your report.
Yup.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
Everyone, we're all on the same page of what I saw.
I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen.
Council isn't just gonna be like, oh, he made it up again.
Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hack it out.
Well, let's see what that codex says. Ooh. Ooh. Man, have I not been... Ooh, whoa. Rations. Crucible. What else we got? Sure. Is this from Thessia? I don't know. I don't know what most of this stuff is or how I got it. Hey, Ann Bryson. Okay. She worth 20 points. God, look at my bar, dude. It's almost all the way. God damn. 400. Deliver Leviathan artifact. Okay, okay. Well, that was a lot of points. Yeah, the DLCs, man, they don't play. See, now's the part where I get worried. Then I gotta look at the map, and then I gotta see there's only a couple of missions left. At ease, soldiers. Pretty sure you've been at ease this entire game. No work. All my NPCs are doing the not talking to me things. I mean, I want to be done with the game. I don't know why I'm trying to act like I'm not ready for it.
Alright, here's another one. Dates back to the Rachni Wars.
Alright, hit me.
So, a Krogan and a Solarian have landed on a Rachni world for a top-secret mission.
Okay.
That is unlikely. Solarians rarely took part in raids on Rachni-occupied worlds directly.
Missing the point. So the two guys are climbing up a hill going through this nasty green fog. And as they get near the top, they come out of the fog, and the Solarian sees thousands of Rachni. He looks over at the Krogan and says, "Oh, well, that makes me nervous." The Krogan says, "You think that's scary? When this is over, I have to go back down through that fog by myself."
The implication being that the Solarian soldier would be dead.
Yes. Thank you for killing the 2,000-year-old joke.
That joke plays to racial stereotypes on both sides. The Krogan appears brutish and insensitive, while the Solarian appears weak. Stereotypes such as exemplified here led to the development and use of the genophage.
Well, yeah. It's also one of the only jokes you'll hear both Solarians and Krogan telling. Comedy isn't really about being nice. Sometimes it's a way to air out the ugly things people think.
That right there. I think he said that in the last game, but I use that quote all the time.
Commander?
So the Reapers did not fully exterminate their creators. That suggests they are fallible, even on large or long-term scales. Maximum dynamic pressure is approaching. Throttle down for minimal resistance.
Thanks, Mom.
If that is how you categorize me, I will tell you to stop slouching. Hello, Shepard.
Commander?
I love you guys. I don't want to go. Pretty sure there's at least one thing, and maybe at least the Citadel I gotta do before, Oh yeah, plus the party. I gotta do the party, man. What are we talking about? Look at all this. Oh, priority. I got a bunch of shit still. The Miranda mission. Okay, that's right. Okay, I officially am not doing those, right? Those are locked, I think. That kind of sucks. Alright. I guess we do the Miranda mission next. And after that, we... do the Citadel DLC? Yeah, because if I do the Miranda thing and then Citadel, then I'll... Okay, it'll all be alright. It's not where I need to go. We're doing the Miranda mission first. I could at least get a little jump start on the Miranda mission. Horizon. Oh, God. This takes me back. Should I bring Caden? Just so he can say things. Nostalgic things. And... I guess Edie. I don't know who else Miranda would have a cool reaction with. Alright, I don't want to use this gun. That gun sucks. I got you, Edie. It's your turn. I'm not even gonna read these. Joke's on you, bitch.
Alright, Commander, what do we know?
Edie?
The sanctuary facility was devoted to aiding refugees from Reaper-controlled systems. The facility went offline recently, and no communications have come or gone since. It is unclear why Kai Lang or Cerberus would be interested in Sanctuary.
We don't leave until we're one step closer to Cerberus.
Sir, I'm picking up a signal from the facility. It's weak. I'll try to boost it.
This is Oriana Lawson. Stay away from Sanctuary. It's not what it seems.
Ooh.
Please, you must listen to me. They're using...
Oriana? That's Miranda's sister. If she's here, Miranda can't be far away.
That's our link to Cerberus.
Approaching the LZ. Seeing some damage, Commander, but no activity.
Cerberus does not get the jump on us this time. Stay sharp, people.
Major damage, Commander.
Yeah, but who was fighting?
It was pretty. You get to see a new side of Horizon. But I just wanted to touch down. I am very tired.
Everyone
I feel
hear
like
that?
Yes.
I was about to fall asleep a second ago, so it's
Explains no comms leaving the facility.
it's time to go. But oh god.
We got trouble!
No! Cortez is dead. That was Cortez, right?
I saw it. Phantoms.
Like how we're just yelling for no reason.
Your backs!
Alright, we'll do a quick little thing because I took too long.
Watch for the sniper.
Sniper. Gonna get bored in the head. Very soon. No, you cannot just keep living after that. Thank you. I just wanted the ammo. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be a bad boy. Come on. Give it to me. Where are you? Where are you? I thought you were up there. That's what I'm talking about.
And Looks like the Reapers were chasing them out.
About time they started killing each other.
Indeed. After this. Fine. Okay. Alright. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.